Okay, so first one of my videos. This will be a trial for me. So the first thing I'm gonna start reviewing here is gonna be something that I don't see reviewed often on YouTube, which is boots. Uh, I work in the concrete industry, so I tend to go through boots pretty frequently. And I notice that not a lot of people here talk about how long they last, like in that type of environment, like in a caustic environment. Most of the time, I see them talking about just comfort, just normal wear and tear, like warehouse work, mechanic work, things like that. How they do against oils. I'd like to talk a little bit about how they do when they're either like soaked in lime, uh, soaked with concrete, how well they repel water, how long the waterproofing lasts. So I'm going to show you the pair of boots that I've been using for the last, probably for about the last 8 months. These are the Redwing Rioflex. Let's see, which these are actually model 4469. So these boots here, they come in both laced up, like what we have here. These came out last year, I believe, or 2020. I purchased them last year. They were pretty difficult to get. I know they were pretty short-handed at Redwing, but I did. They did finally come in. It was like a 4 month wait. I ordered them back in January of 2021. I received them in April of 2021. Uh, Overall, like you can see, they're a little bit rough. This is from working in concrete. Pretty much what ends up happening with working with concrete, with wet concrete. Most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, we don't really wear out the sole. We don't walk. We don't walk around much. We work mainly in a ready mix truck, but we do tend to be out in the it's a dirty job. We tend to be out in dirty areas. So 9 out of 10 times, the leather tends to wear out pretty badly, as you can see here. We tend to kick our boots a lot on the steps, so that's why the boots we normally wear, they tend to receive a little bit rougher treatment. So we'll start off by talking a little bit about the comfort of them. These boots are very comfortable. My foot's a little bit odd. I'm in between a size, and I'm also in between a wide foot and a standard foot. So normally, what I have to do with mine, I either have to get a wide size in my size, which 9 out of 10 times it doesn't fit, or I have to go a half size up. In this case, with these boots, I went a half size up. They fit fairly well, but due to me going a half size up, I do tend to crease them a lot in this area. And when I do crease them here, the leather starts to harden after a while with the chemicals that I step in, and it tends to crack. Usually, it ends up killing the waterproofing. These boots have done fairly well. My only complaint about these boots, I would say, one is the price. But with Redwings, you do tend to pay a little bit higher price just because of the brand and because of their extremely good warranty. Since these are Redwing waterproof boots, if you can check this out here, these do come with a 1 year warranty. If they start leaking on you for any reason, they do exchange them. They are pretty good about their warranty. I have absolutely no complaints with Redwing about that one. As far as their sole, I've never really had many issues with the Redwing sole not lasting or me outlasting it. There was only one pair of boots where I had an issue with that. I never went back to those. I actually got rid of those boots already. But what I do like about these boots is their waterproofing system. I've had dry feet. We work in wet environments constantly. We're constantly moving them from inside of a truck to out in the yard or out on the job site. So we're constantly getting soaked in water, mud, wet concrete, things like that. We rinse off our boots, I'd say at least 10 times a day with water. So they are wet most of the day, but these they haven't had any water soaked through. As far as comfort, we work for about 10 to 15 hours a day. They are pretty comfortable. My only complaint about this boot is the toe on it. the leather on the toe seems to be fairly thin, so they do tend to wear out pretty quickly on the toe. Tend to be pretty rough on my boots. I always kick them whenever I'm getting into a truck, so the toe does definitely get a lot of wear. Now, there are boots that come with a protective toe here with a little plastic cover, or it's also something that you can add aftermarket. If I would have known this back then, I would have gone ahead and added it when it was new. Now, I really, really enjoy these boots. I enjoy them so much. When I heard that their pull-up version came out, I went ahead and I bought them. So this is the pull-up version of the boot. This is also the RealFlex. This is model 2204. These are also a waterproof boot. I believe it's a composite toe, a composite square toe, which is not something that you regularly see in Redwing work boots. Same style sole. It's got the foam inner, inner sole, and they do have the same kind of tread on the bottom. Same comfort level. These I ended up getting my actual size. I just went with a wide. The wide was a little bit too big for me. It felt a little loose. Redwing does have great customer service. The person at the Redwing store, they did take out the factory soles for me and installed some thicker ones. So I've been very happy so far. These do tend to have a little bit of like an expansion joint here in the top portion of the boot. It helps them slip on and slip off real easily. Once your foot's in there, they are locked into place. Again, very comfortable pair of boots. I've only had these for about a month so far. I've been impressed. I haven't oiled these yet, but so far, no concrete water damage, no slurry damage. As you can see, they do get used fairly well. But yeah, they've been an excellent pair of boots. I'd say the only downside to these boots is usually the cost associated with them. I believe these run roughly around $250, $240, $250. You have to check the website for that one. Working with the company that I work at, we do get a boot voucher, and we also get a discount on the purchase price. I think these came out to about $217. Yeah, I believe it was $217 end of days, but they are worth it. The only downside is right now at this moment they are very difficult to get. They're very difficult to find in your correct size. Redwing, just like everybody else, is pretty back ordered. But if you do have the chance, I recommend checking them out. They're the RealFlex by Redwing. And thank you for taking the time to check out my review. As the channel moves forward, I will be posting additional videos. Videos about tools of the trade. Videos about the ready-mix trucks. As you can tell, I also have a safe behind me, so I will definitely be posting some reviews on that. I look forward to getting this YouTube channel started, and hopefully I can have some decent content for y'all. Thank you for taking the time for watching, and we'll catch you on my next vid.